All right, well, good afternoon. Right now, I'm going to go through an example of how to create a story map for your project on the voting patterns and analysis for the midterm elections. Once you've logged into arcgis.com, you're going to go to My Content. You select Create, and you're going to create an app using a template. You are going to click to build a story map. And then you are going to select a story map series. You're going to create your web map app. This I am going to title Example of Creating a Story Map. Your tags are always RGHHS and JMUGSS. I'm not concerned about a summary, except that Catherine always just puts in the summary in the bottom. And I'm going to say done. Your story map for your project will have 3 tabs or 3 numbers on the side accordion or 3 bullets. If we go with a tabbed, I am going to call this the story, actually we'll just call it the example of story map making. When I'm going to basically add 3 tabs, right? And every time I add a tab, I pick the map I want to put on that tab. So for this one, as my example, I'm going to have one tab called Predominant Mapping. I'm going to select the map that I've made that's called Predominant Mapping. I want to include my legend, and I'm going to say add. I'm going to add a second tab, and that is going to be called Configure Pop-Up. And I'm going to pick my configuring pop-up example. I'm going to add a third tab, and this one is going to be my filter. And I'm going to add that. Now, for instance, for my filter, I don't want to start all zoomed out here. So if I go in and I edit this tab, I don't want to synchronize this. So I'm going to go to Settings and Map Options. Map options, and I do not want to synchronize my map locations. In each tab, I'm going to make sure to include text. You also need to include other media, meaning a video, image, website, hyperlink. You can also do a lot of really cool things on this Story Actions button. If you select a piece of text, say I want to zoom to a specific place, and I'm going to say Albemarle County. Virginia. I'm going to apply that. And when I preview my map, I'll see what that does. I have to save my map first, though, I believe. I just remembered that you have to click View Story. There's not actually a preview button, but a View Story. And when you go in and view your story, I'm going to click that text, and it's going to zoom me into that location. So this is an example of how to create your story map for your election project. If you have any questions, let me know.